doing? I hope you are having a blessed day because I am. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and y'all, I can say that I've not always been a happy person. So when I express happiness now, it feels so weird to me. Like when I'm smiling big and stuff, like sometimes I'll be like, chill, but it's okay to be happy, y'all. So I'm working with that emotion like every day, for real. Ever since I started to really feel happiness and choose happiness, it's been like sometimes when I'm around people and I'm happy, sometimes I find myself like hiding it because it feels so awkward to be happy. But I'm happy to be here, so I hope you are too. I'm gonna get started. Welcome to 7 days of daily growth with Nay. Me, you know. I got my whiteboard over here, if I look over there, just to go off. And I have my journal, because I might read something to you guys. I might. But I don't want to keep this long because I'm dropping another video today, too. So, really, when God gives you something, y'all, He won't let it rest until you go through with it. Like, that's just the truth. And this is what He's given me because I've already had a YouTube and I was just like, just racking my mind, and it ended up just being something that I want to do later in life. When I reach a certain point in life, and so I was like, okay, that's fine. But then God was just like, you got something else you need to do now, though. If you're not gonna do that, you have another assignment. So I'm like, racking my brain, and then this comes to me 7 days. Well, it's come to me in. Because I was working on it before I even had a name. So it's come to me in spurts, like stuff does when it grows anyway. Something spurts out the ground and it just keeps getting, that's how it is. And so I am Lanasia. What's good? If you don't know me, I am 25 years old. I'm a Cancer, June 25th. I'm one of the people like, when somebody say, tell me about yourself, but I'm excited to see what God brings me with this, for real, y'all. So I'm thankful. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey. November 2020, I started to want to change. I started wanting different, and it started, with me modeling lingerie. Shout out to Shatira. That brought me a lot more confidence, especially on my body image. And, a talk with her also made me realize that I wasn't looking at my life the way I should have been looking at it. And so it was a change in perspective. And then I started reading my horoscope. And a lot of people don't take that seriously, and I don't either. For me, it's like I take it, I read it, and I'm like, okay, well, if it doesn't make sense to me, I don't pay any mind. But if it's like, okay, then I'm like, all right, I take it into consideration. I don't, wrap my life around it, but I try to say, okay, well, I try to, if it resonates, I try to see how I can make something in my life better or make a change or look at something differently. And my horoscope really, really, really made me start to figure out what kind of person I was. Because it would use a lot of adjectives describing Cancer, and I'm like, well, I am very sensitive, I am very tenacious, but I had to learn how to balance things like that, tenacity and being the horoscope. I started to talk out loud, like just talk out loud to the universe. And one day I was going to work like 5:30 in the morning. I had to be there at 5. I probably was late that morning, but talking to God, so I might as well start praying. Because honestly, the only prayer I've ever said in my life was the one before you go to bed. Now you lay me down to sleep. I never really got on my knees, or I never really was vulnerable enough to say, dear God, hey, how you doing? I've never done that until November 2020. And that's where my relationship with God started. I was going to work every morning just praying, and I love music when I ride anywhere, so sometimes I would drive the whole 30 minutes praying, just talking to God, being vulnerable with God, and that has changed my life tremendously. I have been praying without ceasing since November, 2 years of just, building that relationship with God, and I continuously build it every day. It's nothing that's like, oh, I'm cool with God, that's it. No, it's something that I keep building because I'm not perfect and I've messed up 1,000 times already. Hence, that's why I call it a life journey and not a spiritual journey. That's what I call it. Same thing if you want to say it is, or I just prefer to call it my life journey. And it's been a journey of seeking and asking and knocking. And you read the Bible, that's what he asks you to do. It's also been a journey of love, light, and forgiveness, because not only am I building a relationship with God, but I'm building a relationship with myself, and that took a lot. Changing your perspective in your life also means you gotta change. You gotta look at you too, because it is your life. And so it took me, and it's still taking me, to love myself, to forgive myself, and realize that I'm a light in this world. And when you have known darkness before, you don't see light. You don't think there's light. So to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that's been great. It's been easy, y'all, but the growth and the development is worth it. And I was gonna say healing at first, but I don't want to overuse the word, because really it is growth and development. And if healing comes out of that, that's great. That's really great. It really all goes hand in hand. They all kind of mean it. They all live under the same umbrella, if you get what I'm saying. So not only just developing and growing, but just the knowledge and the wisdom I've just, it's stuff that people probably think, oh, how can she speak on? I don't know, I'm just a messenger. Like, I get these thoughts and it be real thoughts, like it be real stuff. Like, I don't know. I've never been so opinionated and had so much to say in my life, or just thought so much about life in general, including my own, until I started to have a relationship with God. Until I started praying. And when I started praying, I started to get the full circle of what God wanted me to do as far as following my dreams. So that's something else, though, we'll talk about later. One thing about this is that not every journey is the same. Your journey is not going to be the same as somebody else's. It already hasn't been. It never was meant to be. It's not going to look like somebody else's. Nobody knows what it's like to be somebody else. You don't know what it's like to be me, and I don't know what it's like to be you. But I do know that a lot of us have been through a lot of the same experiences. So as I was saying, nobody knows what it's like to be another person at all. And you never will know unless somebody just vulnerably just opens up to you. Then you'll be inside of their world, but you don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes, and you shouldn't want to. You should always focus on your own life journey. That's what's important. You do what you can do for yourself, and then do what you can do for others. 7 Days of Daily Growth isn't for people to follow or imitate or copy my footsteps. But I want you guys to be inspired and guided toward opening up to possibly starting your own life journey. And you might be thinking, like, I'm already on my life. Are you really? You just been living. You just been surviving. Are you really on a journey figuring out who you are in your life? Like, I'm still trying to figure out who I am at 25, and that's young. But I don't want to be like 30 and 40 wishing that I did stuff the right way. Even though it's never too late, God just made me realize that I don't want to be, I want it right now. I was done playing. Like, I was like, I'm done playing. Like, I gotta think about my future. I gotta think about my kids. I got sisters and brothers. So that's just my backstory. Like, I can't keep playing, especially when I want something more. So when I started to want something more, God showed me what I wanted. 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay will consist of daily videos that allow for growth and healing in all aspects of life, emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I also like to include financially and socially, because I feel like once you're really well balanced and healthy and just really being free in your life and living it how you want to, and everything is aligned, I feel like money comes, good relationships come, good friendships come. You know, your family is good. You know, not just the one that comes from you, but the one you came from. You know, because you're probably the one that's going to teach them to better themselves. Because it don't matter, as long as you get up every day, you got breath in your body to make a change. I don't care. Each day will have its own specific theme. Like every week, it's gonna have the same theme every week, but each day will have different content. Like you definitely won't be hearing the same thing, because I got a lot to say. So why would I talk about the same thing every day? But the themes will be the same, so it won't just be all over the place. It'll be theme specific. So guys, I'm really thankful. I'm grateful, y'all, for real. I know this won't be for like everybody, and I'm okay with that. Of course, why would not be? I'm not for everybody. I'm not supposed to be. But I do welcome the people that, you know, are ready to make some changes, look at life differently, you know, just want to think differently, like a whole different mindset. People that just want to be free, like break curses, you know, break those chains. Like art really was that, you know, it goes to my head all the time, especially when I'm out here wilding, y'all. I ain't perfect, but every day I'm trying to not be perfect, but trying to be the woman that, you know, that's gonna raise kids, the woman that's gonna be somebody's wife, you know, a better daughter, a better friend, a better sister, you know. So I'm trying to grow into that woman, but still trying to have fun. So it's like but you know, I'm learning there's different ways you can have fun, because I've also realized that I'm a lit individual, just like this. Like, I'm just who I am, and I'm stepping in. That's why it's so easy for me to drop a lot of things, because I'm realizing who I am, and that a lot of things aren't really important to me anymore. And so one of the things that has always come to me is that if you want to be the example, you have to lead by example. And you know, the other one, you want to make changes in the world, you have to first change yourself. And so not only will I be speaking to y'all, but I'm going to be speaking to myself. This is not just for y'all, this is for me too. This is just me opening up my journey to you guys. It's also me opening up the way I do things with you guys. And it's also me doing this not just with y'all, but some of the stuff that I've originally come up with, because everything is well thought out, well planned, and original. Everything is all me, because that's all I can be. So even some things that, you know, I planned for this YouTube are things that I also need to work on. So I'll be practicing and doing this with you guys too. Like, this is not just, oh, let me just do this. No, I'm practicing what I preach. I've came a long way these last 2 years, and I still have a long way to go. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all hear my neighbors, but those are my neighbors, and that's life. We all got neighbors somewhere. I'm practicing what I'm preaching, and trust me, I have came a long way these past 2 years. So, and a journey is definitely lifelong, y'all. It's a life journey. It's every day. So before I let you guys go on this beautiful Sunday, I got this candle, y'all. Tea Scents. I got it yesterday at a pop-up shop. It's called Follow Me. I like Follow Me. Subscribe to me, y'all. Follow me. Yes, I like that. And then I want to show y'all my rings made by my friend Quisha Beyond Bees. Follow her on Facebook, Instagram, you know, because I am in love. I could not wait to get my hands. As soon as she started making them, I was like, yo, I love them. I got 2 of her beads on now. Last but not least, an important resource for this channel. Seriously, if you plan to take it seriously, I don't care if you miss a day. Go back and watch it. Get your day in. Get your notebook. Some of y'all will get a notebook. Some of y'all won't. I think it's helpful. Writing is helpful. It's helped me all my life. It's what got me through a lot as a teenager. Middle school, high school, writing got me through all of that. Like, that was my best friend. And on my journey, I realized that I felt alone in those times, but I really was never alone because I was always my own best friend, but God was always right there as well. So I'd encourage writing. It's a lot of stuff I'm going to encourage y'all to do because I think it works. I think it helps. So a notebook to keep up with your days, to keep up with everything that we're going to be doing on this channel. I just encourage a notebook. If not, I encourage your notes on your phone. Y'all always on your phone, watching TikTok, scrolling YouTube, on Snap and everybody's business when we should be focusing on our own business and our own growth and our own health. Me too sometimes. I don't be in nobody's business, but if y'all post it, it's there, right? Get you out of space in your notes. I think one note go on forever, so you can do a lot. You can do probably like 2 weeks worth of daily growth with me on just one note thingy. I don't know. I don't be on my notes that much. But if not, neither one of them work for you, and you still interested in watching and listening and learning, I suggest take notes because it's going from here to here, and you see it's a connection for real. You know, like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, it connects. But if you don't want to do neither one of those, but you still watching, you still interested, I seriously suggest just you watch it. And okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I already have a whole month planned out. This is my book where I do all the planning. And so, for example, I have Wednesdays for journaling. And if you don't want to write it down, or if you don't want to write it, type it in your phone, do it in your mind. So if I ask you a journal, because I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna also speak to you my answer to it, what I journaled about, in hopes that you guys go journal the same question, get your thoughts out, and if you want to come and talk to me about it, that's cool. I must also explain that at the end, but for example, if you don't want to write it down, do it in your notes, do it in your head. So just answer the question in your head and really think about it and really just sit on it before you even answer it. If you're going to do it in your head, just think about my question, sit on it, ponder on it. Give yourself 5 minutes and then answer it in your head and then go from there. You know, move off of that. Move based off your answer that comes to you. Because some of the stuff I asked you gonna really have you thinking, and I feel like when you get to thinking, you get to doing, because it's already in your head. You already thought about it, so it's like, all right, bet, this is what I know I gotta do. This is what I want to do moving forward. However it goes, with you. And I want to say, like, this is new to me. I'm not gonna be like perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect up here, y'all. This is just what I've been called to do, and you might not think so, but literally me doing this right here is so nerve-wracking right now. So if you ever see me moving my hands a lot or moving my legs or anything, that's my anxiety. That's me like, wow, I don't know what to do, but I know I like to talk. So it's just like, I like to talk about stuff I'm passionate about, and I like to help other people. So, this allows me to talk. And maybe I'm a hand person. I don't know. Maybe what I need to do with my hands is move them when I talk, because I really just don't know what to do with them. Like, I'm going to move them. So, but last but not least, like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you for taking the time out to even just listen. I appreciate it. If you don't like it, if you don't want to be involved, if you don't, that's cool. I just appreciate whoever takes the time out to just come listen. Like, I appreciate that. I really think it'll be important in your life, and I really think it's useful. but you can't save everybody, and that's just the truth. Focus on yourself. But I think it's gonna be very powerful, and I'm here to stay. I had to come back, rebrand, rethink, but I did it. So many excuses because this has been ready for a month now, so I've been making excuses for a month, but I'm finally here. I'm finally doing it. Finally taking that leap of faith. Finally kicking the door in. Finally hopping off the porch. Finally doing something that makes me smile, makes me happy. Like my best friend said, I love the camera anyway. But I like to be the one controlling the camera. I don't really like to be sitting in front of the camera. That's the difference. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. 7, not just 1, not just 2, not just 3. Oh, I was like one too fast. Not just 4, not just whatever, not just one day, but 7 days of daily growth with Nay, yours truly. So definitely do that. Make that move. I feel like you're not gonna regret it. That's just how I feel. But that's just how heavily I believe in myself and God and what He's doing. I also have a Facebook page and an Instagram page _7 days of daily growth. The Facebook page is called Nay Winborn. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I guess it doesn't really. It's all about perspective. I was so frustrated that I couldn't change the name from Nay Winborn to 7 days of daily growth. And then when I could change it to something, I forgot my password. I was trying to change it on the other one, and anyways, I just realized that, the more people that know my name, the better. Like, this is who I am. This is me. This is my page. Welcome. So it might just be Nay Winborn but it's for my YouTube though. And those pages are specifically for this YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be dropping content up there as well. Not videos, maybe I might do some short videos. I don't know. Just for me to engage with y'all, keeping y'all updated every day. Like every day I'm gonna post up there. Keeping y'all updated, letting y'all know that each video drops at 8 every day. Are the pages that you are so welcome to come talk to me in confidence. Like, seriously, this is real. This is really me putting myself out there. This is really me being who I am. So seriously, anything that you guys want to talk about concerning a daily journal or affirmation or just growth in general, I don't care what it is. If you just like telling your story to me and you need some advice, I love giving advice. I'm the type that love giving advice and don't never take my own or nobody else's. But I've been working on it. But I'm here for you guys. Like, seriously. Inbox me, DM me on the IG page, on the Facebook page, because I'll probably never be on my regular socials again. I just got too much going on right now, especially I just dropped this. So feel free to ask me any questions. Just if you just want to talk. If you going through anything and you want to call me, and I don't even like talking on the phone, so this is how real this is to me. This is how much this means to me. Call me. It don't matter. I don't even care what it is. Relationship problems, you struggling with your relationship with God, with friends, you feel lost. I don't care. Use those pages to contact me because that's what I'm here for. That's what 7 days of daily growth with Nay is all about. That's what I'm all about. So I love you guys. I pray you guys enjoy this. And my first video also drops tonight. This is why I didn't want to take forever, but my first video drops tonight. Sunday is for preparation, so get ready. So surprised, because I'm just dropping this on a whim, like who I think I am, right? But I'm here. I'm dropping it tonight, and I'm going with it, taking off, So on yoga, I love that saying. From my heart to yours, be blessed, be wonderful, be beautiful. Just do something amazing tonight for somebody. I don't know. Just be you tonight. Snatch off that wig and them lashes and that makeup and put that phone down. And fellas, put that beer down. And just chill, relax, and just be you. Oh, and if y'all hear music playing in the background, I love music. I couldn't see myself doing this in nothing but quietness. So if you hear a little bit of music, let me know if I got it too loud. So I had to have some playing. I wish it was all generic eco, but I'm having technical difficulties. But anyway, shout out to her. Y'all know anybody that know me know I love her. As y'all can see, I also love pink. I'm just pinked out over here. But see y'all.